Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Break It Dawn. Let's continue through the starport with our new companion in tow. We saw that last time.
Is there money to be made?
An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee. A bolter in the dumpster. Darkness is coming, and in it, there'll shine a spark of dawn, the final dawn.
Keep your wits about you.
Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned. Without ruth.
I always keep my options open. Always keep your eye on the price.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
Let me head back. I don't remember grabbing the loot that was down this other ladder.
Let us not dawdle.
I think we did.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Sin skin. So 25% armor. I'd argue that's a little better. The fencing body glove is also better. But this one looks cooler. I'm going to swap that out because he gets those two bonuses at the bottom. He gets a percent to his armor from his logic, and a bonus to tech use. Alright. We'll keep that for now. Alert. Profane violation of the algorithm. Let's activate the turrets.
The machine god grants me insight.
Alright, good job, turrets.
Was that you? Or... I'm not so sure. That is not my destiny.
Can't quite do it. Yeah, they went tile out of range. Son of a gun.
Not the Scryer's
Well.
job.
There's always next turn, I guess. Alright. Dash a little. Well, let's do this instead.
Rejoice in battle! This is unacceptable. That is not the Emperor's will.
Like, cover's getting in the way. Son of a gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Not too shabby.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
It's good use of his turn, I think.
I'll make it happen.
I'll do it.
Oh, that's right. Put her into melee. I keep thinking the flamer could be used in melee. I don't know why. Nothing in the game has told me otherwise. They'll shoot. Hang in there, Argenta.
High momentum.
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
Binaric override.
Alright, so we have turrets for.
What is this foreboding? But of course. I'm not so sure.
Alright, not our smoothest fight. Made a couple mistakes there. I need to remember flamers cannot be used in melee. In my head I keep thinking, oh, flamers and shotguns can be used in melee or adjacent to enemies, but not the case. Can shotguns? I haven't tried it yet. Doesn't specify.
Is there money to be made? Keep your
I'm
wits about
restless.
you.
Administration is a holy task.
Okay, to the streets of the capital. The airport extends across a wide bridge, which is suspended high above the roiling waters of the river below. The bridge is densely packed with imposing and ostentatious buildings designed to flatter the vanity of the local elite. Ostentatious. I said that weird the first time. Enunciate the whole word.
I always keep my options open.
This mansion must have been damaged by an explosion or a large shell. You can still see some of its former luxury within. A young man in a planetary guard uniform salutes you. Your lordship, Private Camille Regius. I'm ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troop servitor maniples. Yeah, I was gonna suggest this as well. Like, what are the odds you're the only survivor and you killed all the rebels? Your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. The soldier draws himself up and goes to adjust his gear. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now. We often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You're hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? The soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cassia's ruby eyes. Fear, I guess. In times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for. And I'm not done with life just yet. Adira winces, glances at you, then shakes her head. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me, the soldier replies with confidence. I didn't run your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us. But alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds, and the others had already died. The Emperor rest their souls. Adira winces, glances at you, then shakes her head. What can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship Caligos Winterscale, our ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of a most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. Enough talking. Let's go to the command center. Yes, your lordship. We have to take this avenue. It leads from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk.
I always have
Can't
a
walk straight
backup
across,
plan.
your lordship. I'll show you a safe way around. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not an ambush. Something large and heavy plowed down the entire width of the street. You can only guess what could have caused such damage. The temple's tower collapsed onto the pavement and is blocking the way. It will take days to clear the rubble.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The temple door does not budge. It may be blocked by rubble from the other side.
Let us not dawdle. Always keep your eye on the prize.
This shuttle must be what crashed into the building and destroyed part of the street. There are traces of a recent battle everywhere, including bodies in planetary guard uniforms. Struggling today with the reading.
Over.
The young man sighs. The remains of my squad. Once we put down the rebellion, they'll be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fallen in a righteous battle. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons, and the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take, and how large it would be. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they are watching us. I must report this to the governor. Aim your weapon at the private. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I'm beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. I swear, your lordship, may have gotten a few things mixed up from inexperience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me if you wish. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Do not believe him, Lord Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word, and I know this color of deceit well. I once mistook Felix's words, so humble and full of sweetness, for sincerity. In truth, they were poison. Kill the private. In times of war, it is better to execute an innocent than to have a mole in one's ranks. Blast you, scum. Aurora will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. I didn't catch what Adira said. Here it is. Oh, it wasn't Adira. It was just her doing the check. The soldiers' bodies in the general aftermath of the battle suggest that the attackers knew the squad's numbers, ranks, and movement route precisely.
I always
see
keep
that?
my options open.
Let me try something. If I just click on this...
I always have a backup plan.
Look no further.
The healing is much appreciated.
Yeah, so you can't just click on the disarm part of the trap. It won't path around it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Pamphlets and booklets are strewn around the dormant cogitator, imploring the reader to devote their life to serving the Emperor and the ranks of the Astra Militarum. The Emperor protects. Errant rubbish lies scattered between the seats covered in stone dust, old programs, faded tickets, and food scraps of unknown origin.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Who, if not me?
Follow my lead.
Hear this guy?
I will do my duty.
All of them are way too far back.
On it.
High momentum.
I'll do it.
Cool. Buff up Argenta a little more. Park him here, use perfect spot. a shot.
Request approved.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
It's as good as done.
I buff up Pascal, and then we'll give him a turn.
I
Maybe
won't
not.
stand for
That's
it.
out of range too. Yeah, 2 AP. Whoopsies.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
I know what is to come. Will do. No can do.
Do I have to target an enemy with this? This says one exploit on all enemies in combat. Oh, there's the target. Okay.
Not
Yeah, I did
this
the target.
Grier's job.
Well, here we go.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
On it.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Pain cleanses the body. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Worth a shot, I guess.
As the Emperor
If I get a
commands,
little closer.
I act.
We're all the way
Taking
back here.
Calculated risk is my second nature. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Victory is imminent.
Actually, there's no reason to give him the turn because you only get movement points for that. That's alright. That's alright, we're still learning.
I'm not so sure.
I'll do it.
Alright, melt him.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Alright. Keep playing it out.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Let me try to get him down there. In fact, here we go. I am using the a spray specifically because we get bonus damage for using area attacks. I did grab that talent, right? Yeah.
Faith without deeds.
I'll make it happen.
Indeed.
Running binary override. Request denied.
I still can't hit him. Alright. Well, that's all she wrote.
Keep your wits about you.
So 12 to 18. A range of 9. Might be worth it giving to somebody. If we've seen that before.
Let us not dawdle.
They have a hand flamer. Pretty sure they're using this in melee range, weren't they?
I always keep my options open.
Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Saw that already. Cool. Okay. Well, let's re-equip Argenta a little bit. Well, I like her having her specific bolter equipped. Though I wouldn't mind having a chainsword and hand flamer as her other option. Really just lean into the flamer. And then for her, I think we'll give her one of these stub carbines. Yeah, it's one less range, but significantly more damage, at least until we find plasma. Equip 2 range?
Computation
No.
failed.
Okay.
My competencies are not that universal.
Well, we'll leave it like that for now. I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll continue through the streets of the capital. On our way to the, I guess, the governor's palace. Is that where we're headed? Oh, to his bunker. Okay. By the way, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.